This is a 1-year-old gelding that I've been working with for a month or so. He's still not real used to being caught. Obviously, we're out here in the wind and rain, so things are going to be a little bit different. But I'm just going to kind of do this video and show you how I go about catching this horse at this stage in his training. It's super muddy out here. Like I said, it's raining, so I'm going to be slow. I'm going to move cautiously so I don't slip here and land in the mud, but we do work rain or shine regardless. So today's his day to get some time spent with him. So again, I'm just going to kind of walk you through how I go about catching him. With any horse that I go to catch, even my good horses, I try to set it up to where they're catching me. So I'm not just going to walk right up to any of my horses, especially a young horse like this. What I'm going to try to do is get them hooked on me and try to get them to want to be with me. So I'm going to do that by walking in C's. So by, the letter C, I'm walking towards his hip. I'm walking towards, and see how he turned towards me there? So now I'm just gonna look away. Now I'm gonna walk in another C going the other way. Again, it's super muddy out here, but I can still get a lot done. See, I'm walking in that C shape and he's turning towards me. That's what I want, see? So he came towards me for about a step and then decided to go the other way. I'm not gonna walk after him. I'm gonna set it up again to where I kind of start up by his neck and then walk in a C. Okay, so I'm here by his shoulder. I'm gonna walk in a C, and there he's looked towards me, and there he took a step towards me. So now in his mind, he's walking after me, which is exactly what I want. So now that he's taken a step towards me, I'm just gonna walk up real slow, not creepy. I'm not trying to sneak, I'm just being calm. So the difference between sneaking and walking slow is, I think, like the pause before you go to pet them. So I just keep the same speed. Okay, so he's already taken a step away from me. I'm not gonna continue to push myself on him. I'm gonna walk in a C, looking at his hip. He looked towards me. I'd like him to take a step towards me. And he took a step towards me. So now I'm going to walk back up and put my hand on him. Again, nice and slow, but not pausing. Okay? And just like that. Now I'm going to walk away. And I like how he's bringing his head towards me a little bit. There. Okay, so now I'm going to get my lead rope. This isn't the first time I've done this, and that's okay. I don't want to overreact when he does something silly like that. I'm going to walk in that C. He's licking and chewing his lips. Walk in a C. And get him to walk after me. So I'm going to take my lead rope, which he's had done before, and just throw it over his neck like that. Now, it's real important that I stay with him. Okay? So I'm matching his steps with my steps. So if he takes a step, I take a step. Got my lead rope right there. And that's because he's more confident on this side, which, young, untouched horses like this was a month ago, they're gonna have a side they're more confident on. So now that I've got my lead rope on him, I can switch sides and come over here. I'm gonna pet him a little bit right here. Okay, just spend time with him. I'm not being creepy. I'm not, I'm being cautious, but I'm not creeping around him really. Okay, just being aware of my feet. I'm gonna reach over there like that and put my halter underneath him. And I got him caught. Now, one thing that I like to do with all my horses, but especially my young colts that haven't been started, is I'm gonna put this lead rope on him, and then I'm gonna walk away. Just like that. It might get drug in the mud, that's okay. I'm gonna just walk away. It's at the very beginning of his life. I don't want him to think that when he gets haltered, it's straight to work. So I'm gonna let him just spend some time with the halter on like that. I'm gonna walk around the pen. Obviously, if it wasn't raining, I'd be mucking his stall, feeding him, spending 5-10 minutes with the halter like that. Then I'm gonna go and grab the lead rope and start a groundwork with him that I'm gonna do today. Okay, so I've spent a couple of minutes with him just wearing the halter and lead rope. Go ahead and grab it now. And then we're gonna head out. And I wanna talk about something that I think is relatively unique in my program in starting these young horses. I'm sure other people do it, but I don't see it a lot. And that is, most people, they obviously do the majority of their groundwork in their round pen, which I do as well. But one thing that I think has made a big difference in my program is doing groundwork in a lot of different places. So I start in the round pen, then I start in different places around my property, and then I start going on walks around the neighborhood and doing groundwork in random places in the neighborhood. Now, depending on your setup and how big your property is, you might not have to leave your property, but for us, we have a relatively small property, so I like to go around and I'll do groundwork around different things and different, houses and different mailboxes and things of that nature. So we're gonna head out. Stay tuned if you wanna see more.